Hi, this is Highbridge Caravans Devon branch, and on this very cold January lockdown day we are doing some walk around video tours on some of our new and used stock, and this particular one is a very nice freshly arrived 65 plate, either 2015, I think it might be early 2016 this one, but I'll have to check that. Benimar Mileo 202. So Benimar, they're part of the massive Trigano group. They're a Spanish brand, and very, very good sellers in the UK now. And the Mileo range are based on the Fiat Ducato, which is an excellent base vehicle. That's why most motorhomes are based on it. And the 202 is probably the best selling one of the bunch. It's a 6-metre compact, low profile with a large lounge and a drop down bed. It's amazing what these vans fit into 6 metres. These are very, very good bits of stock. Always sell well, any used Benimar, and 202s in particular, any 6-metre drop down bed van. They're very, very popular because of the space and comfort that they offer. So we'll have a quick look at the window sheet here. So she's a Benimar Mileo 202, 5.99 metres long. She's a 4-berth with 4 seat belts, but in my opinion better as a 2+, sometimes guest sort of one. 3.5 tonnes, so you can drive it on your normal car licence. Fiat Ducato 2.3 turbo diesel, 10,400 miles only, 5.95 metres long. 2.3 wide, so normal width, maybe even a tickle narrower, 2.89 high, and priced at 40,995. We internet price check our stock, and that is exactly what this is worth. It's at the value end of the spectrum of any of these that are for sale today, and it's a good one. So she's done 10,000 miles. I think she's one owner from new, gentleman from London sort of way, part exchanged it against a different van with us, and she's in really good condition. So we'll have a little walk around the outside here. So she's based on the Fiat Ducato. Very smooth, stable base vehicle, economical, very, very popular. Marquis who import these, they spec them up to the hilt, so amongst other things they anglicise them, so you get a different layout for the UK with the habitation door on the near side, and you've got a massive cab spec including things like air conditioning, cruise control, sat nav, reversing camera, reversing sensors, and they normally have auto headlights as well, these, as well as full cab blinds. So it's got every bit of cab spec you could wish for. This one's also had some mirror guards fitted, and it's had a wind-out canopy fitted. There's nothing much you could add to this van. It's fully loaded and it's looking smart. So walking around the outside, we've got a sliding window in the lounge here. I like sliding windows because you can have them open when you're driving if you want, for a bit of airflow for your dog or your rear passengers. And then you've got access to underneath the side sofa in the lounge for externally, so you can load lots of gear in there. So storage for a 6-metre drop down is very, very good actually. So you've got your awning winder handle in there as well at the moment, plenty of space in there. Habitation door with a window in. We've got double glazed windows all around, and these are grade 3 fully winterized. Kitchen window there for venting all of your fumes from the kitchen, which is great. Mains hookup, so you've got mains hookup, leisure battery and a solar panel. This hatch here is a barbecue point, so really, really handy if you're a gas barbecuist. So you just hook it into there, and you've also got an external shower there as well, which is very useful if you have doggies or you take your bikes just to clean them off. Gas locker, you've got room for 2 gas bottles in there. It's designed for European 11s. You'll fit 2 6s in there. And then looking at the back of the van, we've got a useful tow bar has been fitted on the back there. So if you've got electric bikes, you could have a tow bar mounted bike rack there if you didn't want to tow anything, or it's pre-fitted for a normal Fiamma bike rack further up there if you prefer, but tow bar's already there. Personally, I'd have a tow bar mounted one. Also on the back, you've got your reversing camera and reversing sensors, so no excuses for dinking this one. And to that end, there are no dinks on it. It's not been cleaned this since it come in, but it'll clean up absolutely fine, and there's no damage on it at all on the outside, which is really good. I do like to mention any negatives that I see as we go around, but there's nothing much on this. We've got a nice flush fit double glazed bathroom window, cassette toilet locker drain pipe. We've got another big storage locker door there. That gives you access to the back of the wardrobe and internal storage locker, I think. Let's have a look, shall we? Yeah, so actually that's a proper defined external locker. So they've squeezed a spare wheel into there because there's no room underneath on these little 6-metre ones, but they've squeezed it in, and you've got your ladder if you are stopping your drop down bed at the higher height. You've got your ladder there for doing so, which is useful. Also got some corner steadies there, which you can mount underneath if you want, but they're not really necessary in fairness to it. I'm guessing they've been taken off. because of the tow bar. I'm not sure. I'm not even sure they're standard, but they're there anyway. Can be refitted if you want. Flue for your heating system. You've got Truma gas and electric blown air heating, which is the most popular motorhome heating system and water heater on the market, and a second lounge window. Having a look in the cab, we've got some nice white mirror guards there to protect your mirrors. It's also had an auto watch alarm system fitted. We've got the concertina cab windscreen blinds there. We've got the Techno Silver dash style pack just to break up the black plastic a bit. Steering wheel controls for your sat-nav Bluetooth stereo system and CD player there. So that will do your phone, and you can stream music to it and things like that if you so desire it. Aircon and cruise control. Cab windscreen blind as well, so it's got all of the kit, and twin swivel captain seats to the front. So we'll walk around the rest of the outside. So being negative, there's nothing much to be negative about. Only thing I would do is I would just tidy up this bit of sealant there. So we'll do that on the habitation check that we'll give the van, as well as giving it a full MOT, engine service and a cam belt change, which is due at 5 years of age, which is coming up for now. Fly screen door, keep the midges at bay. Walking into the inside, the carpets are down at the moment. They do need a clean, but they'll clean up absolutely fine. And we come straight into a very large front lounge. We've got a long side seat and then a really nice L-shaped sofa there. This central table will centralise and drop down, and that will allow this to turn into a double bed. But you probably won't do that unless you've got guests with you, as that rail over there and the corresponding one the other side suggests. This van has got an electric drop down bed, which I would show you in a minute, but I haven't got the isolator key on my keys, annoyingly. Over the cab, we've got a big panoramic skylight and storage either side. Now, that drop down bed, as you can see up there, it will take 230 kilos, which is two very good size adults. You should be fine there. We've got LED lights all the way around and a big roof light that opens there as well. And simply you press a button if you've got the isolator key on you, which I don't, and this bed will come down all the way to around about this height, just over the top of the seats down there. So you don't need a ladder for stepping into it. But if you do want to stop this bed halfway, it will stop around about there, and that will leave you room to have a bed underneath and a bed above, either if you're travelling with 3 or 4 of you, or if you want a bed each, which is very popular as well, in fairness to it. And you can leave your bedding on this. You can see there's a bit of an air gap there, and you can leave this bed a little bit further down, so you can leave your duvet on it. I find it's best if you take your pillows off and just plonk them in that space over the cab there for when it's up. I find that works best. Apart from that, really nice big front lounge. Remember, this is only 6 metres long, this van, so it's a really spacious lounge, and this is one of the reasons these are so popular in the UK. Now, taking a seat in the cab and looking down the van, you can see it's all nice and modern and light. So you got two-tone lights and darks colour schemes all around, which is very smart. Blinds and fly screens, of course, on all the windows. Plenty of lights underneath the drop-down bed, and there as well. We've got some USB sockets as well for charging your phone devices and things such as that. Very handy. TV bracket on a sliding rail, so that can also go up and down depending on what height you want it or where you want to watch it for, in bed or in the lounge. That's a really nice idea. You can see why these are so popular, these Benimars. They're very UK friendly, but with a European twist. Speaking of UK friendly, what you don't get in European vans all that much is a great kitchen, but this is a brilliant kitchen. It's a massive L-shaped kitchen with a full oven at a reasonable height, 1 electric and 2 gas rings there. Microwave there, and a big fridge freezer as well. It's a massive fridge freezer, really good selling point. That'll be an automatic energy selecting one as well. I can't find the hatch for that. There we go, really good size. Above the kitchen you've got a 2-way fan which will suck in air from the outside or extract from the inside, and lots of storage cupboards, lots of plug sockets as well. You've got 12 volt and a main socket there. Nice lighting, everything like that. It's all good. I've just found the isolator key, but I can't get it off the keyring. I'm running out of time on the video, but if it will let me, there's enough battery power in. It has been stood over winter, this van, but it's got plenty of battery power left. And there we go, there's the bed coming down now. So you can see that's a really good size bed. I've stopped that. It's a third of the way down, plenty more room. Massive wardrobe on the inside, and finally, before I run out of time, a massive bathroom as well, all in 6 metres, separate shower, basin and a good sized toilet with plenty of lights and cupboard space. So it's a Benimar Mileo 202 priced at 40995 at Highbridge, Devon.